Hi friends, I am going to create a really cute Christmas card using the From Our House to Yours stamp set. Now the first thing I'm going to stamp are the two houses on each end here. So I've got the house and the roof and this house and that little roof line. So I'm going to use my stamp apparatus and I'm just positioning my Whisper White onto the stamp apparatus. Now it doesn't matter what size of Whisper White to use because these little houses are going to be cut out once they're stamped. Okay, so I have my magnets on. Now I'm inking up the stamps with my Real Red ink pad, and I'm going to stamp them a couple of times to get them nice and dark. Now what I'm going to do is I'm taking my shaded spruce marker and I'm just going to draw some lines right on top of the houses. Do the same thing on the top of the house. I'm going to stamp right on top. So now I have plaid houses. Now we need some doors. This stamp set is so cute with all these different little doors, different little bits and pieces that go with it. Now I could use my ink pad, but since I have my marker, I'm just going to go ahead and ink my stamps directly. And my doors are a little bit crooked. A lot crooked. I'm gonna pretend that that door looks like it's actually opening because that's how crooked it is. But that's okay, it looks really cute. So now I'm just cutting these out. So I have a piece of Granny Apple Green cardstock that measures 4 by 5 1/4, and I have run this through my die cutting machine using the Stylish Scroll embossing folder. I have just put adhesive behind this layer, so I'm just going to put it right on top of my Granny Apple Green card base. Now I cut my card base 11 by 4 1/4 and scored it at 5 1/2. So hopefully you can see on the camera that really fun texture. Okay, so now I have some die cuts. Now these trees I cut using the die from our Snow Globe Scenes collection, and I just used garden green paper, and then I have a Whisper White die cut from our layering ovals. I'm gonna go ahead and just put that on, not quite in the center. Now I'm taking my dimensionals, and I've just put one dimensional behind each piece. And then this one, I'm going to just kind of stagger it on top of it just a little bit and down below. And then I'm going to trim a little bit of the edge of my dimensionals. Peel these off first. Okay, cut that in half. And that is going to tuck right on top. Like so. So now I'm just taking my early espresso marker and I'm just going to color in the base of those trees. and I'm going to cut them right off the base. And I'm just going to cut these two pieces apart. And I'm going to tuck this tree right about there. This tree I'm going to tuck up behind these two bits. And then the last one, I'm going to put a dimensional behind that one. And put it right there. Now I'm taking my snowfall puff paint and I'm going to add a little bit to the trees. And along the trim. And I'm not even squeezing, just putting a little dab. Okay, and I'm going to put a little bit down on the bottom. I'm taking my fine tip glue and I'm going to add some glitter. That glitter absolutely makes it so cool, and with the snow. Now I'm just taking my So Saffron marker and adding a couple little dots inside the windows just to make it look like lights are on or the candles are lit. And it is amazing how just these itty little bitty dots of yellow make a difference. Now this bit is optional. This is just my white gel pen. Stampin' Up! Doesn't sell these, but you can get these at any craft store. And I'm just going to randomly add a few circles for snow. Now the last thing I need is a sentiment. So while there are lovely sentiments in this kit and I love the fonts, I want to use something different. I'm using the Itty Bitty Christmas stamp set. Oh, I have used this set a lot this year. Really, really like this set. So I'm going to use the Happy Holidays. And I'm going to ink this with real red onto another piece of scrap paper. And I'm cutting this out with my classic label punch. Put that right down below. So now I'm just taking a piece of computer paper. This measures 4 by 5 1/4. I'm going to put that on the inside. And now I'm going to use this image from the stamp set that I'm using here. And this time I'm going to ink it with Shaded Spruce. Sure it's not upside down when I stamp it. So there's my sentiment for the inside, and it's all done. I think this card is just so sweet, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. Thank you for watching. As always, I appreciate you. Happy stamping.